In the ArmA 3 Beta's editor, you can create a mission in less than 30 seconds, but I'm going to do it in probably a little bit longer because I'm explaining it to you on how to do that. So what I'm going to do is, first we're going to do is click on the very left, there's a little man here. This is the unit creation tool, that's what I call it anyway. So we got that selected, double click anywhere on the map, close this stupid fucking error. By default you'll be a blue 4, and I have air selected. I'm going to be creating myself as an AH-9 Pawnee. This is basically it's a little bird with armed with a Gatling guns and rocket pods. And I also set the elevation to 20. Special is flying, that way I spawn in a flying helicopter. I'm also going to move my helicopter around here. Basically I'm going to create the mission in this area, Camp Tempest, which is south of the Stratus Air Base. Alright, so this is where the mission's going to be. What I'm going to do is, first next thing you do after you've created your player unit, is you click these 3 little boxes. This is the modules creation tool. Double click, once you've selected that, you double click on the map where you want the module to be. Category by default will usually be MISC, but I was trying to create this, so scroll down and click Sites in category. Module will be set to Op4 site. So now you'll be creating a Op4 site module. On the right here, you'll see that there's there's a types, there's observation posts, traffic checkpoint, base, fire base, radar site, anti-air site. The only ones I've actually ever tried was observation posts and base. The other ones I haven't really noticed any changes. So I'm guessing that when the game is fully released, these will be more different. But for now, base and observation post, and I think fire base are the 3 usable ones. The other ones I haven't tried yet too much. But Firebase and Base, one of those spawns a vehicle patrol, whereas Observation Post spawns a on foot patrol. And basically what a site module does is it populates an entire area with units of the designated faction. We're going to use the default settings, 200 by 200 area, but I'm going to set the building occupancy to about 0.8. That way it's more obvious that this is working. I placed this in the center of this little camp here. Also, please note that when you're creating a site module, such as an Op4 independent or Blue 4 site module, make sure it's in a military location. What that means is buildings with these HQ buildings, the watchtowers, guard towers, whatever. These military cargo buildings, whatever. Stuff like that, that's where the military units will be placed. Basically, you could spawn or create military site modules in Camp Tempest, Air Station Mike, Camino Firing Range, Camp Rogaine, and Stratus Air Base. There's probably and Camp Maxwell. There might be other little places like LZ Connor, stuff like that, but nothing too crazy. Anyway, you get the point. Any place with military buildings, you could use a site module with the main factions. So now we've created a site module, and we've created our player unit. Next thing we do, this is the last step pretty much, is we create 2 triggers. I'm going to click on this little flag icon on the left. This is the trigger tool creation, trigger creation tool. I'm going to set the axis to 500 by 500 just for the sake of argument. And I'm going to set the activation to Op4. And click from present to not present. Basically what this means is that when all Op4 are not present, aka when all Op4 are killed and not within the area of 500 meters by 500 meters, an action will happen or occur. An action basically is either what you have set as the type here, or in this field here, the on action, the on action. Basically, for example, in this scenario, I'm going to show you how to create a tip. Basically, when you finish a mission, when all Op4 are dead, you get a hint saying mission complete. Yay. That way you know it's an actual hint, and that mission complete isn't in like some preset fucking hint that you have to use, if that makes sense. Alright, so now we got a hint. When all Op4 are dead, you get a little hint in the top right corner of your screen saying mission complete. Yay. What I'm going to do is highlight over your trigger, make sure it's selected. It would be dark blue if it is selected. Press and hold Control and C. And then move your cursor, press Control and V. You actually don't have to move the cursor, but I do it because it makes it easier. Now we're going to do with the new trigger that we've created and pasted by holding Control and V and pasting it. I'm going to get rid of this hint, go to countdown, and set the time here to about 888. Some people set it to 10. I like it at 8. Alright, so leave all these the same. Op4 is the activation, not present. But this time, instead of on act, you could actually do this via on action, but it's just easier to use a type and set it to end 1 or end 6. The differences between end 1 and all the way up to end 6 is that you could have up to 6 different win conditions or victory conditions in your mission. But obviously in this case, there's only one. Kill all the op4. And there we go. 8 seconds after. Basically, why we've created these 3 little things here is because basically 8 seconds after everyone has died on the op4 side in this area, we will get the victory message. But also this trigger serves that these are 0, so immediately when all op4 are dead, we get a little hint saying mission complete. So you get a message saying mission complete, and then you'll get another, about 8 seconds later, you get an actual victory window pop up saying you've completed the mission. And yeah, that's it. It'll actually take you about 30 seconds though to do this. I was just explaining. I created myself as a helicopter to demonstrate this, so let me just preview so I can show you guys that this works. There should be op4 all over this area now, or in the camp area at least. They also patrol on the outskirts sometimes. As you can see, there's guys right there. So yeah, there you have it. Now you could easily populate bases in about 5 clicks or so, and yeah, that's it. And I just died. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you want more tips on ArmA and other games and shit like that. Peace.